Welcome to Effective Immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Yes, we are back for another week of shenanigans.
Wait.
What?
The sound of the culture.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
You know that shit sound cool, though.
That shit sound cool.
On the radio, he be like, the sound of the culture.
Effective Immediately on Hip Hop Nation. The sound of the culture. You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the streets is saying.
What?
We one of them shows.
We are one of them shows. Thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that. On our way to 30K. Tell a friend, hit that subscribe button. Mm-hmm. If you are happy with what you see on Gina Views Instagram, make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Also, go to our...
you kind of made it sound like an OnlyFans, though.
Whatever is going to get y'all to subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever going to get them over
here? Yeah. We take the moments as we get them. But yeah, go subscribe. Also, if you listen to us audio, make sure you hit that follow or that plus icon so we get the credit for you fucking with our show. Thank you very much.
You know, people in the comments have been saying...
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat. They have via Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, they've been saying that they love us as a duo.
Yes.
And what's crazy to me, because this is us
in
off
real
camera.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all think this shit funny, you got to get a load of the group chat.
Yeah, wait till you get a load of shit we can't say on the air on the radio.
Wait. If we could get a camera and they could hear us going back and forth, remember Salas was so tickled.
In the car.
Where was we going?
Because you was picking on me about my glasses.
I wasn't picking on you. You was talking.
We went to go eat at the Grove.
But you said some stupid shit.
I didn't say nothing stupid.
You was like, what did you say?
I don't remember what I said.
We was driving out from the ticket thing. We was driving out the garage, and you talked to me as if like
I said a word.
No, you said a full statement that felt like Wikipedia.
Okay.
It was like if I asked ChatGPT something and then you replied to me and I just looked at you and the first thing I seen on your face was some glasses and you had just got them glasses.
Yeah, you was like, and what's crazy though, chat, is I said something that had nothing to do with my eyesight. And Gina Views didn't reply. She just go up in the back seat. It's like, I don't give a fuck about them glasses. What the fuck the glasses got to do with it?
I don't give a fuck about them glasses, though.
I can't see. Like, it had nothing to do with nothing.
You had just got them motherfuckers, and I looked over at you, and I see this smart-ass nigga talking to me, saying words I don't know. I don't give a fuck about them glasses.
Hey, man, listen.
Speaking of that, though, we did just have a...
Crazy week. We went to Atlanta. Let's start at the beginning. Shout out to Charlamagne, shout out to Dolly, and shout out to iHeartRadio. They have the Black Effect Podcast Network. Mm-hmm. We went out to Atlanta for the Black Effect Podcast Festival. Yes. Gina and I took the trip out there. And do you want to start? Let's start at the
airport.
Let's start at the airport.
So I get a text from Hed. He said, "You need to get here right now." Or
why you always make me sound like an angry dad?
You're very much an angry dad without kids.
Okay.
So you was like, you need to get here now. So you know me. I take my time. They say people who stress out are people who don't take their time. So I live a stress-free life, so I'm going to take my motherfucking time.
Yes.
So I took my time to get to the airport. And you text me while I'm still an hour away.
I know. I was looking. Look, I'm at the airport, right? Now, let me back up a little bit. I can't check in. And if you ever flew anywhere, hopefully you have, you have to check in 24 hours ahead of time. It didn't let me check in. I'm thinking, the system is down. It said, we're sorry, we're experiencing difficulties or something like that. Shit happens, whatever. I'm not tripping. I'll go check in at the airport. I'll check in tomorrow. I try to check in. I'm trying to check in all day because I have a bag to check. So I can't check in. And now I'm like, okay, let me call them. I'm calling them, and then I'm talking to them. Now, mind you, I don't know how I sound on YouTube. I don't know how I sound on the radio right now. But I don't know if you can tell. I'm 40. I'm a grown-ass man, okay? The agent tells me that I'm 7 because in their system, I was born in 2018. That's why I can't check in because I'm a minor. Hey, sir, we're sorry you're a minor. You can't check in.
With that grown-ass voice.
Bitch, do I sound like a minor to you? And it reminded me of when we had AZ Chike on our show, and he was like, "Bitch, I'm 10. I'm grown." I was like, "What do you mean I'm a minor?" I said, "I literally own a home. Like, what are you talking about?"
You got to flex on her.
No, I'm just like, because my problem, the problem that I run into in dealing with people who just do their job like without thinking.
They don't have common sense.
They're not thinking as a human being.
Yeah.
They just doing their job. I get you just got your head down, you got your headset on, you in the computer. I need to use your brain though.
There are customer service representatives who it seems like when they clock in, it like dehumanizes them.
Yes.
Like they don't understand common sense, social cues, and the obvious.
Yes. Like one time, not to go, I don't want to. I've been harping on this for years, but we went to a show at the Palladium. Mm-hmm. I think it was Blast, and we went to see Blast at the Palladium. But I think it was Blast show, and I had a credential, but the credential I guess wasn't for backstage. It was just for like friends or family or something like that. I'm literally backstage talking to Blast's mom.
Yeah.
You were there. I walk out, so the security guard let me out of this one barricade. And I was like, oh, I left Gina. Let me go back. He's like, I can't let you back through here. You just let me out. He was like, yeah, but I can't let you back through here.
The Palladium security pisses me off.
So peep game. So I'm like, but you just let me out.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, but I can't let you back in. I said, do that make sense to you?
Like, if you went to the car and came back, okay.
No, I'm
but
like,
if I just...
Let me go grab Gina. I'm gonna go get Gina and I'm gonna come back over here. No, I can't let you through. He's like, so I said, so how do I get back to where I was? He said, oh, you got to go all the way back around, go out the front and come back in through the back. I said, so you want me to leave the venue and go outside and go all the way around to the artist entrance and come back in and then I can come back? He's like, yeah. I said, all right. So then I was so fucking, I was mad. Like, I don't lose my shit. But I'm like, all right. So then I think I went and found you. And then I came back to that same barricade. And before I walked through, because he's going to let me out again, I said, you see where I am, right? And he's looking. I said, now, do that make fucking sense to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you trying to do your job, but also I need you to be a human being and understand that you just let me out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I get to, so that's that type of shit. That's where I go over the top.
Yeah,
I'll be calm, normal time, but that type of shit, I lose it. So I'm talking to the Delta agent. She tells me I'm 7. I can't check in the airline because I'm a minor and I need a parental guide.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that. So now I'm like, let me just go to the airport. So I just skip everything, I go straight to the airport. I'm there 2 hours early. The homie Watch Sticks is there. He check in, no problem. We on the same flight. So he's standing there as I'm dealing with now this agent, she was helpful. I wish I could remember her name. She was extremely helpful. She checks me in. She's like, all right, I corrected the mistake. It's our bad. It's Delta. We sorry. But there is something that happened. I said, what happened? She said, well, you bought a certain reservation. I don't know if it's Comfort Plus or whatever you bought. But we don't have no more seats left for that because the agent you talked to on the phone deleted your flight. Mm-hmm. You're on a flight tomorrow. I got to go to Atlanta tonight, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I'm on a flight tomorrow. She's like, you're not on this flight. Gina is literally finna get on this flight. Sticks getting on this flight. I'm getting on this flight. Fuck you talking about? I'm not on this flight.
And it wasn't a full
flight. She was like, well, all right, let me do some stuff. So she has to call. She calls somebody else. So I don't know. She calls upstairs. They end up doing something in the computer. They put me on the flight. She's like, but the problem is now you have a different reservation where you don't get the seat that you was about to sit in, right? And I think you had a middle seat. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? Do I get credit back? She's like, no, you just get to be on this flight. But that's not what I paid for.
Right.
She was extremely helpful. I didn't want to go up on her. I said, just put me on a flight. I need to get to Atlanta tonight. Boom. We get on we get there. I go through security. I don't know where you at. And so now I'm upstairs. I'm hot because now I'm hungry. I done been at the airport 2 hours dealing with these people. Delta. I am so beyond irritated. And Gina Views pulls up playing.
First of all, I did not have that type of experience. I pulled up. I parked at Desiree shop. I ordered a black truck. I drove through LAX, went through TSA. It was no line at TSA. I just walked straight through. Hey, hi. Took my shoes off. Took my hoodie off. And shit? Yeah, I'm on the phone. Me and Desiree gossiping and shit. I say, oh, let me go get some sleep pills. So I go to the little convenience store and I see you. Mm-hmm. So I start ducking behind chips and shit. I said, Desiree, I see him. I see Hed right here. Because when you told me to get here now, I'm like, I ignored you.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm like,
You already checked in.
I'm checked in. We the last flight.
Yeah.
That motherfucking airport ain't crowded.
Yeah.
I knew I was walking straight through. So I'm hiding, ducking and shit. This nigga gonna say, you need to hurry up. The flight's on the board. I was like, well, somebody's not having a good day.
I'm fucking pissed.
I said, Desiree, let me call you back.
But not only that, though, you got to think, like, I'm also pescatarian. So it ain't nothing for me to eat in that motherfucker.
Right,
they only got
right.
ham sandwiches and turkey sandwiches
Beef
and
jerky.
shit. Like, so I'm hot, so I'm eating a hummus cup or something. I'm just not having a good evening. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, we get on the flight. And after that, it ended up being cool.
Yeah, the flight was cool. I did not sleep the entire flight, though.
I did.
And because I had that middle seat. So that was the other thing. The Delta app was fucked up. Because
Something was fucked up.
Yeah, something was fucked up. As I'm hitting the thing, it have all the options available to buy if you wanted to upgrade and all of that, but you could not do it. Like, it didn't matter if what you was clicking, it was not working at all. Their app was really experiencing some technical difficulties.
So we get to Atlanta. I also want to say I tried for like 3 hours to get my refund. Delta, I want my refund, bro. Like, shoot me my bread back. Y'all shot me half of my bread for the flight, but y'all downgraded my reservation. I need my bread back for this crazy experience, and I'm tagging y'all in this clip. I want my bread back. I want the full refund. My name is Aaron Drake Jr. You know what I'm saying? I put I'll give you my Sky Miles number and all that. I talked to 5 agents in 2 days. No, 7 agents. 4 in person, 3 on the phone. I talked to 7 agents in 2 days. I need my money back. But anyway, we get to Atlanta.
I said, hey, yo!
I said, Delta. On the Delta. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I took a flight because I didn't take flight to get a flight before I took flight on the flight. You know what I'm saying?
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so we land in Atlanta. We go get the food was really good that we went to. I forgot the name of the place.
Shout out to cousin.
Shout out to my cousin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cuzzo.
She was accommodating enough.
She came and picked us up from the airport. She took us to go have breakfast. I really want to know the name of the place we went to though.
Me too.
It was something that had to do with an egg, like Over Easy Delight.
Broken egg.
Was it Broken Egg?
I don't know. Let me look.
It might have been
I can
Broken
look at my credit
Egg.
card statement.
I believe it was called Broken Egg, but it was really good. We got in there before the crowd pulled up, and apparently this is a very popular spot. But when we pulled up, we was able to walk right through, sit down, and by the time we left, the line was out the door.
It was.
I think it's called Broken Egg.
It ain't showing up on my thing yet.
Or it's something to do with an egg.
Yeah, it was good.
Broken Egg Cafe, yeah.
Okay, shout out to the Broken Egg Cafe. They were nice in there.
And this is not an ad.
This is not an ad. It could
but
be.
But it
though.
could be.
We went and had breakfast, and then we went to our respective places that we were staying. And
another Broken Egg.
Mm-hmm. What was crazy to me though is it's always funny to me when I know Gina. I know Gina very well at this point. Like, this is like my little sister. Like, I know Gina very well, and I don't be picking up the social cues. I still miss them, right? So we in the car, and I'm having this crazy conversation with your cousin, and Gina's just quiet. Gina not saying shit, right? She let me. I'm in the field. I'm running the fade dolo, just do.
So why you not married?
Yeah,
her cousin. Why you don't have kids?
Your cousin,
why you not married?
Your cousin cooking me. Well, how old are you? 40, 41. You not married? No. Why you not married? Hey, bro, I don't. It's 7:00 in the morning, my nigga. I don't.
I'm motherfucking.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't got nothing to say.
We have a good conversation now. Shout out to Cuzzo.
Now, I told you before that my family is nosy.
Yes, you have said this.
I told you my family is nosy, and I told you that there's a side of the family who has an obsession with light-skinned people. Remember, she brought that up.
Yeah.
That our family got an obsession with light-skinned people. So I already kind of just know what to expect. Now, she is actually, the cousin that you met, she is actually like, if it's like a scale of 1 to 10 with the family, she's like at a 3. Mm. If you would have met the other aunties, they had like a 10 with the nosy, the disrespect. I got an auntie who would have asked you straight up, how much money you make?
Damn.
A year.
That's kind of invasive.
What's your salary? How much your car note? Like, she come in just like that. I
would say I'm unemployed entrepreneur.
I went over there, I forgot what holiday it was, but it was one of the holidays where, you know, we all eating good. Mm-hmm. Gina, when you gonna introduce us to your boyfriend?
What boyfriend?
I'm like, what boyfriend? You don't have a boyfriend? No. You not in a relationship? No. You don't want kids? You getting older. Like, they get it going like that.
Yeah. I fuck with the family. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why, see, me, I learned. Like, I know how to handle people. I just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you just completely, you was quiet the whole trip. And even when we got in the restaurant, you didn't start talking until the bird flew into the window.
Oh, my God, y'all. We saw a bird die, man.
Why you say it like?
Because, like, we saw it happen.
I saw the bird life leave his body for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I seen it. Like, so this, to paint the picture, we're sitting at the table, and over to my left, Hed's right, a bird just comes in, smack, and hits the freaking window. Literally like the movies.
He just flew straight into the window.
It was like the Windex commercials. Yeah.
Boom.
Bah.
And he just fell on the table on his back. I ain't never seen a bird on his back. Like
Never
alive.
seen a bird on his back like that.
He laying on his back.
But he started kicking.
And he just like, I'm like, what the fuck?
He had started like, like he was like kicking and shit.
I was like, oh shit, I think, that's fucked up.
And then we so fucking judgy. We are some judgy ass motherfuckers. Because we all watched that girl pick that bird up.
With her bare hands.
And we waited for her to go to the bathroom.
And she didn't.
Bitch never went to the bathroom. Bitch, go wash your hands, bitch. That ain't my server.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? She did. She picked the bird up with her bare hands, moved it off of the table, put it somewhere else, probably somewhere where a cat can get to it later on, and just went back to life.
Yeah.
She didn't wash her hands, nothing. I'm like, damn.
That bitch started putting, what is it called? Placings?
Condiments and shit on the table.
On the tables, on people's tables.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad we're not dining in her section.
Yeah, definitely. That was crazy. But other thing too about the bird is, well, now I was gonna make a bad joke. Never mind.
It's already on the floor. You might as well just throw it out there.
Yeah, but it's just like, because I was like thinking to myself, it's like maybe the bird don't like certain parts of Atlanta. The reason why I don't like certain parts, so the bird rather just, let me just fly into this.
You thought he just killed himself?
Yeah.
Damn.
Suicidal birds is a thing in Georgia.
It's so messed up. I seen somebody saying on Twitter that a moose got hit. A moose got hit by a car on Twitter. And then somebody had commented and said it's so crazy because, like, in wildlife, there is no emergency rooms. It's no anesthesia.
It's no
like,
urgent cares.
They kind of just have to just go back into regular life. Like,
they got to walk it off.
They just got to walk it off.
I never thought about that.
They got to walk it off. We are, I don't want to call us privileged.
It is privileged.
But it's a freaking privilege to be human.
It is a privilege. Y'all out here getting lip fillers and shit, and the bird gotta just walk it off.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And 100 niggas is arguing if they could take down a gorilla. We gonna get into that later on.
Talk about that. But what was dope though was to see all them black people at the Black Effect Podcast Festival.
Yeah.
Gina was hella late, and I mean, I don't even think late is the word. Like, Gina showed up 45 minutes before this shit over with. Right?
Okay, in my defense.
What? No, look.
The flyer said it ended at 8.
Nah,
I got there at 4.
Bro.
Doors opened at 12.
Bro, I'm there like 12:01. Everybody,
different type of nigga.
Niggas on my bumper. Where's Gina? Nigga, I'm here. I'm here. You have Gina Views number. Charlemagne. Where's Gina? Nigga, you got Gina. Text Gina. Why you asking me where the fuck Gina at? I don't know. Nigga, I'm looking at Gina's location. This motherfucker, she on the north side. So I'm like,
I was having a hair. Okay, so this is part of my flight. Almost being fucked up. I had a hair crisis.
I don't know what that means. I been in the hair business for a long time.
These are Bantu knots in my hair right now.
There's a what?
Bantu knots. That's what these are called. These are Bantu knots.
What's a Bantu?
When I left When I left Lauren's house, shout out to my friend Lauren, that's my braider. When I left Lauren's house, my braids was just straight back. My hair was not done.
Oh, like one of these days. Or what's the...
Yeah, my hair was halfway done. Exactly. My hair was halfway done. So she did all the braids and stuff, but the style is what you see right now. So when I walked out her house, I did not have the knots. The options were get my hair finished and miss my flight.
Hell no, I'd have...
Now, would you rather me miss the flight or be late?
Be late. At least you in Atlanta. Getting you from North Atlanta to Pullman Yards is easier than getting you from LAX, nigga, to Pullman Yards.
So I had to make a decision. So I told Lauren, I said, bitch, you're taking too long. I said, bitch, I'm going to have to just do my own knots when I get to Atlanta. But I didn't sleep on the flight. So I got to my my cousin's house. I said, I'm going to just take a nap.
You slept all morning.
I slept the whole fucking morning.
And
but
then
I told y'all.
You said you were gonna sleep for a little bit.
At that restaurant, I told y'all. Because y'all was like, you sure you don't want to eat? I said, I need to get to a bed. I need to lay down. But y'all was just sounding. Y'all started talking about what the place had. I said, well, let's just go in there and sit down and eat.
Let me eat.
That was supposed to be my sleep time. But yeah, I was fixing my hair that whole time.
Okay. So Gina Views was dumbass late to the podcast festival. Everybody's done bugging me. You get there. We take our pictures. We wait all day to do this content for A King. Shout out to A King. That's my guy. And what was super dope though is like it was female dominated.
Yeah, it was.
It was super like black woman dominated. Like shout out to Debbie Brown. She did her thing. Like everybody, it was less men than it has been previously. Yeah. And I appreciated that.
Lauren was walking around doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy was hosting. I ran into Mandy. She like, you see me going? Because it was like a conversation I was on Twitter. And Mandy was like, hey, I need Gina to be whoop-de-whoop-de-wop.
Oh, for real?
And she was like having a back and forth with somebody else, yeah.
Okay.
Nala.
Yes.
Shout out to Nala.
Nala Simone.
Shout out to Nala Simone. So, for the people who don't know, Nala has been somebody who I've been like tapped in with for a really long time, where I look at her as like the East Coast version of me.
Mm-hmm.
She's also a Leo.
Which is crazy.
She's heavily into music. The difference between me and Nala is I do only hosting and she's a DJ as well.
Yeah.
But she's somebody who's like super into like the music, the vibes, and like she cares about the true essence of hip hop.
She do. Not
the gimmicky, not the clown shit. Like she cares about what it is to be a hip hop artist and what this what the brand of hip hop is, itself. I love Nala.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Nala found out we're cousins.
How the fuck? What you mean?
So Nala's grandmother and my auntie put 2 and 2 together and start having this like, just adding all this shit up.
Wait. Yo
cousin that you met
and Nala's auntie.
No, my cousin and Nala granny.
And Nala's granny started having to they just randomly called each other and start.
No. After the festival, we dropped Nala off at home.
Got you.
So on the way there, my cousin like, where are we going? So she tells her the address. She like, who you know over here? So she like, my granny. She, who your granny?
Yeah.
So she like, no way. So then she called her granny. So then my auntie get on the phone with another one of our my cousin get on the phone with another one of our family members. And they start just adding all this shit up. So then later on we get out the car and Nala called me back and they still adding shit up. But me and Nala are cousins.
You and Nala are family-related cousins.
We're blood cousins.
That's insane. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, we're blood cousins.
That makes a lot of sense, actually, because both y'all are annoying and, nuts. But that's dope.
And then I went out with her. And what I like about Nala as well is that she is not an outside person like me.
She don't fuck with people.
So, she invited me out with Barry. Shout out to Barry.
Shout out to my nigga Barry Hefner.
And we went to a hookah lounge, but it was kind of like a mansion, kind of like.
It was a mansion?
I've never seen a hookah lounge this big. Like, it was private rooms and shit. Like, the music was great. The food, the waiter made us this tea from scratch. He won't give us the recipe. He wouldn't tell us what it was.
Atlanta, a different place.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a movie called Spell. Is it called Spell? With Amari Hardwick?
I don't know.
It's another one with Terrence Howard and Tommy from Power, where they drink some shit and everybody start wilding.
She said Tommy from Power. Joseph Sikora.
Joseph Sikora.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm like, oh shit, y'all sure about this tea? But no, great time in Atlanta.
That was dope. I think I always enjoyed the food in Atlanta, and the weather wasn't bad. Like it was actually cool. Like it normally be either crazy like humid,
yeah,
or dumbass hot.
Yeah, the weather was real good.
The weather was good.
The weather was good.
I had another issue actually, let me back up. I was in Atlanta, and we were finishing up this the podcast festival. I didn't even know that Kendrick was gonna be in Atlanta when we started setting this trip up.
Do you know when I saw you posting it, I thought that you was posting somebody else's videos?
Bro, I didn't know.
I did not know that you was at that show.
So DJ Era, when DJ Era's the one who told me, he's like, Dot is out here this week. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I totally didn't even realize, because people swear to God on the internet that I'm in Atlanta because I'm opening the show and all that. I'm like, bro, it's Mustard's opening the show.
Oh.
On the internet, they thought I was in Atlanta for the GNX tour. I didn't even know that shit was going to be in Atlanta.
Okay, see, I saw people saying that, but I didn't know. I thought they was just doing a regular, reaching speculation. Exactly. I didn't even realize. Okay, that makes sense.
So DJ Era ended up telling me, Dot is here. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to the show. I want to see the show. So I hit people and ended up getting that squared away, and I went to really see the show. I didn't do no backstage shit. I didn't do none of that shit, and I was like, I had a moment, to be honest. Like I wouldn't classify it as emotional because I'm not an emotional person. But whatever is below emotional. Mm-hmm. I had a moment when I was watching that shit, and because I wanted to see the show. So I'm watching it, and I keep finding myself just looking around and looking back, and like, this shit is really crazy.
That was me at the pop-out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't it feel good to be in a crowd and be a fan?
Yes.
Like, you're not here to work.
No.
You're not answering no fucking questions. Like, you're literally just there as a fan to enjoy the show.
And I was just looking like, they really here for the homies. Like, that's fucking crazy. And I was just I was tripping out. Like, it was hard for me. I watched the show, and the show is dope, and I enjoyed the show. But it was very hard for me to not just keep, like, looking around, like how you said you did at the pop-out. And I had to I texted him. I had to text him, like, bro, like, I don't remember let me tell you what I texted him. Because I was just so, like, taken aback by that. And we only had 2 moments like that. So I texted him, I said, I was standing there last night looking at the crowd like, damn, bro, this shit really crazy, fool. Proud isn't an abundant enough word that I feel right now. I'm happy for you, bro. The shit is unreal. And he just said, my nigga, love, bro, we did that. It's the work. And I was just like, because I was like really like damn. Yeah. Because I remember when we came home from the road in 2010, I remember calling him to book him at the Dragonfly for $500. Mm. And I called him like, hey, Dot, like, this promoter got $500 for you. He was like, nigga, I need that right now. Like, let's do it.
What year is this?
This was 2010.
Damn.
2010. I sent him a gig for $500, and he was like, I need that right now, bro. Like, right now, I need that. Yeah. And so just seeing that, I had to hit the nigga. Like, it was crazy as fuck. And then seeing SZA over the years evolve into like this Beyonce of the new generation, it's like been crazy to watch too. Also, I said on a bigger picture, I say it here publicly on the radio, whatever. I got into it with Punch. Not got into it. I had to talk to Top for 2.5 hours one night because Charlemagne ran his fucking mouth and told me and Charlemagne were having an argument about SZA. He took his daughters to see SZA, and I said, SZA don't have no slaps. I don't mean she don't have no hit records. I don't mean she don't have no successful records. I mean slaps. I'm a DJ. I'm coming from a pure DJ perspective. Which SZA song do you play at the function? I was wrong. SZA got slaps. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? SZA got slaps.
You fucked around and found out.
I fucked around and found out. Mm-hmm. I was wrong. SZA got slaps.
Players fuck up.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It's all good, man. Players fuck up.
But seeing that, it was just incredible. I can't wait for everybody. I can't wait for y'all to see that. And also, I don't know if I should talk. I'm not going to talk about the conversation I had, but I ended up going and sitting down and having a really good conversation with Shaka Zulu. And I don't know if people know who Shaka Zulu is, but Shaka's the man behind Disturbing the Peace, Ludacris, like all these different people. And Shaka's a legend in the music game. And we talked for like 2 hours. And that was some of the most fruitful conversation I had in a long time. Just being able to sit with an OG and him just game me up. And like, that shit was fucking, I needed that. That was super dope. So I went by myself. I took the Uber, jumped in Uber, went to this compound, sat down with Shaka. And it was just like one of them conversations that really fulfilled me, that I really needed. And I was just like, man, I really appreciate it. So Shaka, thank you, bro, for being a real one. You know what I'm saying? Go do your Googles if you don't know who Shaka Zulu is out there in Atlanta, by way of New York. But yeah, anyway, also I saw Killer Mike at the airport.
How was that?
It was dope. He was moving though. Like I saw him in New York,
and
he was going back to Atlanta when I was in New York. But yeah, so I ended up leaving. Oh, so let me back up. I'm finishing Atlanta. Shout out to Rory, kept his word. You seen the clips that we all posted.
Mm-hmm.
Rory told Mal that he don't want it, the debate or whatever the case may be, however it was phrased. Rory said, DJ Hed, are you window or aisle? That nigga booked me a window seat. I'm a window nigga.
People pick aisle?
Some people do. Tall people do. Like
okay.
Like big people who are like tall, like Avery, our one of our engineers here. He for sure gonna pick an aisle seat.
So my homegirl hit the group chat.
Oh shit.
This is what she said. Look. Go ahead and read that.
Read it? You want to read it on the air?
Yeah.
DJ Hed ripped Mal a new asshole. Oh my God. I don't necessarily look at it like that.
The streets is saying that you cooked.
I was me. I know people wanted the rah-rah, but I'm not a rah-rah type person unless you fuck up my flight. But
or if you don't eat.
Oh yeah, if I don't eat, I start tripping for sure. But nah, so Rory kept his shout to Benner. I want to give Benner his props too. Benner is their manager or whatever. So Benner Hall, that's my guy. Me and Sal's been rocking with him for years. Rory, obviously I respect Rory. Me and Rory have a rapport. Me and Mal not so much as Rory, but I fuck with Rory. I fuck with Benner. And they were fully accommodating. Booked my hotel.
Yeah.
Booked the flight. I didn't have no problems checking in. No, it was no problem. I'm not a fan of okay, let me not say that. Certain New York hotels are very, very small and stingy with their real estate. The rooms are crazy small. Like,
what hotel did you stay at?
I stayed at I don't remember the name, but it was in Soho. It was a nice area. Like everything is walkable. So while I was there, I'm like, fuck it. I'm in New York. I might as well go see the homies. Charlotte told me to pull up. I go to the Breakfast Club. Envy wasn't there, but I got to talk to Jess. And when you sit down and when you talk to Jess Hilarious, y'all gonna be just like Nyla. Y'all are the same. Jess was so irritated with me and my verbiage. When I tell you, Jess,
what did you say to her though? What was it?
We would start talking about relationships. You would start talking about like how I am.
Yeah.
Jess could not. When I tell you she just could not.
She couldn't take it.
She had a white sheet of paper that she was writing shit down, just taking notes. And she wrote this whole page of shit down. That's these words that she want to use, shit that's wrong with me. Like, Jess is hilarious. Like, I fuck with her, but she's just like you. She was not fucking with, she was like, this nigga talking about cerebral cortex and shit. Nigga talking English.
You talking ChatGPT.
Oh, man. So I went and did Lauren's podcast, the latest with Lauren LaRosa. Hung out with them real quick, and then I went to do the Rory and Mal podcast.
I thought you would have slid by the JBP.
I didn't have time. I wanted to go see Joe, but Joe's in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, some new music did drop while we were out traveling.
Oh, I was in New York.
Yeah, DaBaby dropped a mixtape where it's all freestyles and he's rapping his ass off.
He is.
Yeah.
I remember, I do want to give DaBaby his props because he is rapping. Because I remember when he started doing this before, they was on his ass. Like, them beats is whipping his ass.
And that nigga went and picked some beats that he's rapped over Squabble Up. He went and picked some beats that he doesn't normally
Rap on.
Yeah. He got a bar where he say, "I just brought the Drake in the club. Hope they ain't playing no Kendrick right now." Another one where
I think he said that on the Just Incredible freestyle though.
Okay, so I think some of these freestyles are from, because Just Incredible has some sort of credits on the project. I want to say he produced this.
What?
Yeah. I think he produced this.
Let me look this shit up.
And then I want to say his name is on the artwork. He got another bar where he say, "Baby got a car for every day of the week, but give me a beat, but I'm walking." The nigga hard. He got off.
No, DaBaby. People be acting like DaBaby can't rap just because sometimes, you know, the rap sound a little blue facious where it be like, it be slid over a little bit. You know, like that's our style.
Ooh.
What?
I'm gonna let you go.
That's not true.
What?
Like where I'm talking about, like the beat, where you know how people say he rap off beat, but that's his style.
Uh-huh.
Like sometimes I hear DaBaby rap in a certain pocket, and I'm like, that ain't for him to do.
I don't know. I get because I do hear that critique of him a lot, but I feel like yes, it says hosted by DJ Kid and Justin Incredible.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Kid. That's my guy.
He did What the Helly as well. Oh, okay. See, he did No Kia, Tweaker, Sky's the Limit, Squabble Up, Part of a Woman, No Chicken, Evil Jordan, One Take, What the Helly, Spin, Doo Wop, Sorry Miss Jackson, Paint the Town Red, and Last.
Mm-hmm.
And then his mixtape is called Please Say DaBaby Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of it? Yeah, Please Say DaBaby Volume 1. I appreciate this from DaBaby, and I hope that more artists are going back to this type of the freestyle, the rap shit, because that's something that we've been missing for a long time. My favorite mixtape is No Ceilings.
Yeah.
As well as the soul tapes, and There's No Competitions and all of those.
You like the soul tapes better than I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I want the soul tape.
Well, my favorite one is, we did talk about this because now I'm getting deja vu. Friday Night Freestyles.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, but I like mixtapes better than albums.
Yeah.
Unless you really put together like a song that's really like a classic for me, like how we was just talking about the Gunna and Wiz Khalifa shit, that motherfucker bang. Like, unless you got real like music on the albums, give me the mixtapes where you rapping. I want to hear the rap shit. I love the rap shit. So I appreciate that DaBaby is even bringing this type of thing back. I hope that more people doing it. Do you remember there was a time where an artist could drop a song and everybody would be rapping on that beat?
Yep.
We don't have that no more.
Yeah, I also think that it's too much. The music industry has made it too complicated to do that now.
Yeah.
You get flagged, you get your shit striked.
And that's why just make it fun. Put that motherfucker on YouTube, SoundCloud, something for the fans for us to talk about. Because, like, even Fab hasn't dropped a compilation, like a full project in a long time. But every now and then he gives us a freestyle. He just rapped over SZA. He rapped over A. Marie song. He'll do, but it's only on YouTube, obviously. But all of them don't make it to DSPs.
I think the reason also is because another reason probably why we don't get those things is because if the rapper is gonna like do a 3-minute verse on a song and rap on the beat there, he's like, well, I might as well do something on an original beat and be able to monetize it and be my record.
Yeah, but it's not as good.
It's not the fun.
Yeah,
shit.
It's like I feel like, not to, because I'm tired of talking about these two as a whole, but I feel like the whole beef, the rap beef that went on last year, that made rap back fun to where people just wanted to rap, and it's like, fuck the business of this.
Yeah. Let's
just rap. Let's just do it for fun. It don't have to count as anything, but we're, as the fans, are going to remember that you said this right here with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to remember the way that you walked on a beat. We're going to remember the way that you talked, the way that you used your words and stuff.
Well, not according to Mal. He said he don't remember Euphoria at all.
Well, that was a lie. That was a lie.
Hey, can I play this clip of this dude on my Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
I want to give him a shout out, man. What's this dude's name?
Not remembering Euphoria is just like, that's just fucking crazy to me.
That shit was crazy as hell, bro. I mean, hey.
While you pull that up, Key Glock also dropped a music video to his song "The Grinch," which is from the project Guacavelli. And if you tune in, if y'all listen to Effective Immediately on the Sirius XM app or on your radio in the car, we are giving away tickets.
Well, no, you could buy the tickets. I don't have any more tickets to give away. But if you want to buy them, you can. You go to SiriusXM.com.
My bad.
Nigga,
thought I had y'all.
We give it away. No, the ticket's gone. But if you do want to go see that Glockavelli tour presented by SiriusXM's Hip Hop Nation, you can buy those tickets right now. They're on sale. Go to SiriusXM.com/KeyGlock. And that is a SiriusXM Hip Hop Nation presentation. So you can get those tickets right now. Again, SiriusXM.com/KeyGlock. So this dude, I want to shout out, his name is Dev.
Shout out to Dev.
Dev he had a problem with me. Oh man, this nigga went in on me for, let me see. Let me try to, he did not like how I handled that mall situation. Let me see. Here we go. Shout out to Dev. Here you go. Oh, let me go. Hold on.
I could appreciate DJ Hed. The next time you endorse or entertain this fuddy-duddy ass conversation and you don't fry a nigga at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, me and you gonna have to talk, bro. Me and you gonna have to talk. Why did you let them sit there and ask that nigga Mal, do you feel like Drake made a mistake by mentioning Whitney's name at all? Rory brought the whole thing about Virginia and how taking it there could bring it in. And you let this dumbass nigga sit here and try to articulate the fact that he not thinking for another nigga like they didn't ask that nigga his opinion. He just did the same thing to you. I'm asking what you think. We not asking you to speak for Drake and what his mind state. Why didn't you fry that nigga, bruh? I'm hot. There was nothing to talk about. The Lakers won the championship. You said this shit yourself. I could appreciate the super OG-ness of your verbiage, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say too much.
Super OG-ness. That's the West Coast nigga right there.
You gonna say some real shit, and you gonna give a nigga a space to try and articulate himself. Fuck that. You should have dented the space when them niggas asked Mal, do you think Drake lost any brand dealerships? And that nigga said no. I would have clean got on that bitch and been like, bro, you better go check them court documents and quit fibbing in this motherfucker. This nigga losing not only his brand dealerships, he losing his mind, his money, his friends, and his reputation. And that nigga said that himself in the paperwork. So I don't give a fuck what you think, butterbean looking ass nigga. You was not supposed to give that nigga that much room, bruh. You really was not, bruh. I'm actually mad. Like, the Lakers won the championship, bruh. It wasn't no 2-point buzzer beater, my nigga. They blew Toronto out by 40, dog. They saw Kobe Ghost on the court, bruh. Like, it was one of the greatest games of all time.
This nigga
we was
cooking.
Not supposed
What
to let
the
this nigga
fuck?
come in here and act no type of big about shit. Shit you not. This nigga Mal.
All right, we've heard enough.
Bro.
I think that's one.
Shout out to Dev, bro.
That's one thing that I feel like the Drake fans as well as the Kendrick fans are both missing, is that they both did the same thing just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's why it's like, this shit supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be so damn serious, you know? Like, but it was a part of the conversation where you guys were talking about using AI or whatever. And you said, well, is it okay for him to, what did you say? Is it okay for him to use the likeness of somebody who's still walking around the earth or, you know, whatever? One thing that I feel like, I don't know if y'all ever brought it up because I'm only 30 minutes in, but I feel like one thing that Mal, was the point that he was trying to make was that it was just fun. Like, he was just having fun and stuff. But I think he also forgot that Snoop was laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop thought it was funny. Snoop didn't feel disrespected. So it was all still fun and games, you know? It gets serious when you bring up my significant other after we talked about not bringing up personal shit.
I keep trying, and shout out to Problem, because Problem hit me this morning, and he was just like, he said he's okay with people not understanding our culture at this point. And I think that's kind of where I have to be, because for the last year, literally, I've been trying to communicate our culture to the world. Yeah. It's like certain things we play with, certain things we don't play with. Certain people call your phone, Gina gonna pick the phone up. Certain people call my phone, I gotta pick the phone up. That's probably not protocol for wherever you live.
Yeah.
If you in the Bronx or you in Arkansas or wherever, that's how we get down. You know what I'm saying? And that's been irritating. But I'm also not a loud popping ass. Like I don't yell over people. Maul start talking, I stop talking. I don't talk over people. I'm not trying to get the last word or none of that. I just it is what it is.
The thing about it, like with the whole, just like the battle in general, like lines were crossed, right? But you can't say. One of y'all brought it up. I don't know who the fuck brought it up, but I'm like, exactly. Where he mentioned they're going to call me a pedophile. They called me a pedophile, whatever. And then you said, why would you give somebody the weapon?
Right.
You said you don't go to a fight and hand somebody the weapon. So you can't say like, well, number one, you can't be mad for somebody saying it when you said they were going to say it.
That's it.
That's number one, because.
And then sue him for it.
Was that tailor-made?
That was the other one that he put.
Nonetheless, it was before Not Like Us.
Yes.
So you can't say this is what I am and this is what they're going to do. If I'm the opponent, I'm going to be like, even though you brought it up first, I'm be like, okay, well, he cool with this being said because he already knows this narrative, so I can use it. But to sue for it, like, we could fucking go on in this all day. But like, I don't know. I feel like if people just kind of just have fun with this, like, then it's easier for everybody to digest rather than it just being just so fucking serious.
Yeah.
Like, this not serious. Like,
well,
this is.
I agree with you. It did get serious for the homie. It got serious for him because it was like, oh, there's a boundary here and you cross the boundary.
Right.
And that's what I was trying to explain to Maul. And I told him that, like, if you tell me your earlobe is off limits and I'll just fuck you earlobe, now I have to be okay with whatever comes with that. Yeah. You can't tell me that I'm wrong for whatever come with that.
But that's because that's the one piece that's missing for public perception. So the public doesn't know that there was an internal conversation. They don't know that FaZe was asked for. I don't even know if I was supposed to say that. But whatever, it's on the motherfucking flow. Nigga didn't want to get down. Okay? So it's supposed to just keep it on the beats. It was supposed to just be about rap. But this is the line that you do not cross. And if you cross that line, then it's fucking up.
And then you can't tell me what that looked like.
And I feel like you're getting that's a luxury for us to even define a boundary in rap.
Correct.
This is fucking rap. I just watched Geechee Gotti tell Hitman Holla about the shooting that happened with his girl. Yeah. When somebody broke in, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we just seen Geechee Gotti. Geechee, a disrespectful motherfucker, so that's probably a bad example. But that's another Compton nigga. Yeah. Talking to Easy about the Remy Ma situation. Then talk to Remy Ma. Said, this who you decided to give your pussy to? Like, in rap, I feel like at this point, we're embedded in this culture, right? If there's a nigga that want to rap about us today, that's just what the fuck this shit comes with. We're on Hip Hop Nation.
That's it.
Like, that's just what it comes with. Yeah. So I just feel like.
Also, you didn't get to this part yet, but then I asked Maul later. I said, so if you beefing with Joe Budden.
I saw that clip.
I said, if you
everybody just meet up and die. You quoted Soulja Boy a lot. You was quoting Soulja Boy a lot, and I don't think they was picking up that clip. When you saying, let's just meet up and die. Fuck rap. Fuck the internet. Fuck hip hop. Let's just all die. Let's just meet up and die. Nigga, you said it a couple times. I'm like, when is they gonna pick up what he's saying?
It don't matter.
But no, that's a good point. Yeah. So it's like, fuck all this shit.
It's like, hey, bro.
You can't say, but that's the thing. I feel like it was even a luxury for, I don't know who asked for the boundary, but for the boundary to be set, and then for you to then go against it, it's fucking crazy. Nigga, it's up. It's up.
And you can't tell me what that looked like. So anyway, go check that out. Shout out to Rory and Maul. Thank you for the platform, and you know, thank you for being men to your word. And appreciate you. You know, they're huge Gina Views advocates. Charlemagne, Lauren LaRosa, Nyla Simone, Rory, Damaris. Fucking, they loved them some Gina fucking Views. Jesus Christ. I'm like, bro, I'm here. Nigga, I flew 3,000 miles.
That bitch at home with her dog.
Yeah. I flew across the country, champ. There was a whole superstorm. I was looking out the fucking plane window when I was flying over Oklahoma. A whole goddamn superstorm. I'm looking at it's lightning and thunder and all kinds of shit. This a bitch. They asking about Gina Views. Gina Views at home with them little fluffy, stupid ass fluffy slides.
I say.
Anyway,
I would love to go out there. You know, I got an obsession.
Rory said he want to have you on the show.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Mm-hmm. You know, I got an obsession with New Yorkers in general.
Yeah, I know.
That's probably the only place that I went and I felt like Taina. Remember Taina was coming up the stairs? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No.
You never seen Taina? Taina.
I don't know.
I've always had dreams of me being a star. They'll be saying my name.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that key either.
It probably wasn't. It's a Nickelodeon show. Taina has one of the best... that just tickled the fuck out of you.
Hell yeah. I don't know what the fuck key that was.
Taina has one of the best song intros of kid show history. Okay. So that was on Nickelodeon. But I went to New York and I felt like I was at home. Like, you know I don't walk.
Yeah, New York, I definitely got on the train because it was 40 minutes in the Uber.
That's where I draw the line.
It was 40 minutes in the Uber, 20 minutes on the train. I'm like, and I was already late. So I told Rory, I said, I'm jumping this train.
You got on the train?
Hell yeah, it was cool.
I'm not getting on no train.
It was hella cool.
I'm not getting on the train in California.
I thought it was hella cool.
They say that you don't get the full experience.
You have to jump on the train.
Until you get on the train. I'm not getting on the train. I walked. I was out there walking, but you know I don't walk. I was excited to walk.
Well, I took a walk, and I was in Chinatown. I was taking a walk down the street. My phone rings. I'm looking at my phone. It says Charlemagne. Ooh. So I picked the phone up. I'm like, my brother, what's up? He like, yo, you listen to this Ray Vaughn mixtape? I said, hell yeah, that shit hard. He's like, this shit hard as a motherfucker. I said, I know, right? And then we talked 20 minutes just about Ray Vaughn's mixtape.
Ray Vaughn did just drop The Good, The Bad, The Dollar Menu.
That shit's hard.
He dropped a music video for Dollar Menu, and it's a bar that he's saying there. He said, y'all be in DMs begging these hoes that I feed off the Dollar Menu.
Yes.
Niggas do really be like, I'm gonna watch myself because I'm still getting drugged right now for that medium ugly shit. Hey, if you refresh your timeline, if you refresh your mentions, because since we collabed on the post, you're going to see a comment, a new fresh comment on that video.
From that video, for sure.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, every minute.
Every day.
But niggas do be like, I could see, okay, let me flip it and reverse it. As a female...
That was a Missy bar.
Yeah. As a female, I'm going to put myself in the perspective of the person who delivered the bar, but talking about men. Mm-hmm. Because there do be shitty men out here that I see women be like crashing out over, sad over, and they not shit. So it's the same thing. Y'all begging, y'all sliding in bitches' DMs that I feed off the Dollar Menu.
I can see that. It's a duality to that.
Have you got with a bad bitch?
One of my homies, this is one of my OGs used to tell me back in the day. He said, "Show me a bitch every nigga want to fuck, and I'll show you a bitch. I'll show you a nigga tired of fucking her."
That's what I'm saying.
And I was like, "Damn, that's some cold shit." Tell a nigga who 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
so I feel that
The Good, the Bad, the Dollar Menu, to me, is fire. It's top tier like rap. Music. It's rap music. It's storytelling. It's triple entendres. It's good hooks.
Yeah.
It's good. The production. I ain't gonna lie. I did not expect Ray Vaughn to pick as good a production as I heard on this project. Mm-hmm. If I'm keeping it a buck, because usually, like I heard he used to play me stuff a couple years ago, and it wasn't as good as this, and I could tell he'd been over there in the lab. He'd been in the boot camp for sure. My first song, my first choice off the project is called Flocker's Remorse. Mm-hmm. It's the first song on the project. That's my go-to song. I keep going back to that one. That's my favorite song on the project because it's storytelling. It's like it got emotion in it, but it's bars. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Look at God with him and La Russell to me is dope. And then the shit with the clown dance with him and J Rock, that shit hard too.
Yes.
Like, I'm just excited about this because I didn't expect him to come like this.
We are in, what are we, second quarter?
Second quarter.
We in second quarter. A lot of people are dropping. G Perigo just dropped a project with DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills. Key Glock dropped. We already talked about DaBaby. Thug and Future just dropped. Wiz Khalifa and Gunna. outside is cracking.
Yeah. People outside dropping music.
Yes.
Niggas participating.
Do you think that there's a chance, just on some LA shit, that we'll get our party club scene back to where it was?
Where it was when?
Before I couldn't even come outside, like Secret Sundays.
It'll never happen.
What do you think was the classic party era? Was it that Secret
It was
Sundays?
multiple eras. It's just like saying the best rap era. It's multiple eras. So when I was coming up, when I first started DJing, they allowed 18 and over clubs in Hollywood. We was doing that. Our generation fucked that up for y'all. So you know, I ain't gonna say who it was, but niggas was doing a lot.
Yeah.
And so it was this one party in particular. It was that shut it down for 18 and over in Hollywood all together. I mean, when I tell you, I was hiding behind the bar. Like, it was a full-on melee Royal Rumble in that motherfucker.
Really?
Until the security guards basically locked the doors. And because certain people rushed the door, and it was a fraternity sorority party. So the Qs was fighting this hood, the Iotas and the Omegas was fighting this hood, the Alphas was fighting this hood. It was insane.
These are steppers?
Yeah, the sorority fraternity.
Nigga, I'm like, I'm so motherfucking ghetto. I'm like, when you talking, I'm like, what hood is that?
Yeah.
You lost me at Q's. I was like, no, you said the Omegas. I'm like, what? You know how like TV games be like weird names? So when you start saying, I'm like, what city is this nigga in when this happening?
What's fucked up is you can't even say regular shit because that be a hood.
Oh, are you talking about the winter? It was like the winter.
It was called USC, UCLA back to school. It was something. It was like 2000. Okay. It was like 2007 ish.
Okay. I'm thinking of a whole nother.
It fucked up the whole 18 over because we was doing 18 over clubs in Hollywood like regular on every week. Fucked it up. Then there was another era. Then we got the jerk and then after that we got ratchet and then it turned up from there. But
see, I didn't come outside until
ratchet.
Yeah.
Because the jerk was.
Like, I was still a kid.
I was older than they were. I DJ'd hella jerk parties, but I wasn't into it like that. Yeah. When Ratchet came is when we got back outside. The Pushes Inc. and like all that kind of shit. So it's different eras, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, I think we'll have another era, but it will never go back to what it was because social media ruined it. And then like how you just said, how we just talked about business coming into hip hop and ruining the fun. These big companies and corporations own these clubs now, and all they care about is selling bottles and tables and sections. So the dance floor is gone. Now it's just all these sections that you have to buy, piece up, and it's $2,500 a section or something like that, as opposed to it being about dancing and clubbing and turning up. Yeah. So that's why I don't think it's gonna go back.
Wow. Yeah, we need that club, that party era back. I haven't fully enjoyed being outside because by the time I started being outside, everything kind of like died down. Yeah. Like I was outside and stuff for like the ratchet era, but I'm still getting dropped off at parties and stuff like that. Yeah. Now I got my own shit. We can go from party to party, club to club, niggas buying up sections and, you know, spending money and all of that. I have not experienced that. It's funny because Karen was just telling me, she was like, I wish you could have been outside during like the end of like the party era, because she told me they used to just have so much fun.
Yeah, that was like, I would say, they call it the supper club era.
Supper club, that's what I meant to say, not Secret Sunday. Supper club.
Yeah, they call it, I remember that. So that was a thing for real, because it was Tuesday. And if I'm being honest, I stopped DJing in clubs right before that just because I started to get judgy. Like my homegirls, like I was DJing this party, so shout out to Frisco Chuck. Him was doing club, I think it was called Club Dreams or Nightmares or Dreams or something like that. And it was me, Frisco Chuck, and Game. And we was doing this party, I think it was every Monday night. And then I just started to get real judgy. Mark the Spot too. Shout out to Mark the Spot. He used to let me open for him. And I was making like $50 a night. But I really needed that. I appreciate that opportunity. But I used to get real judgmental because I know these girls. We from LA. Yeah. So once you go out enough, you start seeing the same people. Right. And it's like, it's Tuesday. Like, where you got 3 kids.
Oh, you started judging like that.
I start being really judgmental. Like, I know you got 3 kids and I know you don't got it like that. Why are you here?
So you just in a DJ booth player hating.
Judging niggas. this nigga buying a section. He owe this nigga money. I know he owe him money. Now I didn't say nothing, but I'm like, bro, don't you owe this nigga $1,500? How you buying sections? Like I just started being like, I think that's when I started to get grown.
You was worried about the wrong shit,
Yeah.
nigga. You was supposed to spend them records.
I was spinning the records, but when I'm playing the records, I'm judging niggas. So I'm just,
This nigga been a hater his whole life.
I'm not hating. I'm just like, I'm looking at niggas. One of the homies bought he bought a car.
Uh-huh.
I was hot because I'm like, bro, you just spent. It was a Maserati. He bought. I think it was like. I think you spent like $85,000 on this car. And he was like, yeah, I cashed out.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you owe back child support. Like, what's up with you? Like, I think that's when I started to become a grown up. Like, and I just started thinking grown, and I'm like, yeah, I need to stop.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm trying to find these Dreezy lyrics where she says something about that Rendu. She say something like Rendu, but you out of Cabo. I'm just saying you gotta watch hoes.
Bro, like
she say something like that. That's not verbatim.
you don't got no business.
Oh, here it goes. Shawty ran late, but she flying out the Cabo. What? I'm just saying you gotta watch hoes.
Bro, you ain't got no business buying this Maserati. I cashed out. Nigga, what about your kids?
Oh my goodness. No, that's a good one. So I was scrolling through X. You know me, I'm a Twitter nigga. Somebody tweeted, Killer Bambi, bisexual Nat.
Wait, what?
I'm just reading the ad.
What
the ad is Killer
what did
Bambi.
you just say?
The ad is Killer Bambi.
Okay.
And then the name is bisexual Nat. How you spell Nat?
N-A-P?
No,
Oh, Nat.
Like flying.
Oh, it's G-A-N-G-N-A-T.
That's what it say.
Oh,
Bisexual Nat.
Okay, got you.
I would have said Gnat, but they would have fucked me up.
You would have said Gnat.
Gnat.
Jesus Christ.
Gnat.
LAUSD, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, nigga, I said it right. Nigga, we just asked you how to spell it, and you spell nap.
Well, I thought you said nap, not nat. Plus, if we being honest, the white people who made the English language didn't know what the fuck they were talking about either. Because why the fuck would you spell nat with a G-N-A-T?
So you can't fault me. I like how that worked for you.
You see, I spun the fuck out there.
Yeah.
I cooked.
I like how you made it work for you. What you do? What is that?
Time it.
What, nigga?
Time it.
What the fuck you mean, time it?
That's what you taught me last episode. Time it.
Nigga, it's clock it.
Okay, clock time.
Nigga, nay, we in fucking Atlanta. I forgot what the fuck somebody said. I think Nala said something. This nigga gonna go, She said, what are you doing? He said, that's how Gina said I gotta, Nigga, this when you tell somebody to shut up.
No, I didn't. I went like this, I think.
No, you.
Time it. Clock it.
Okay. So the tweet says, and I want you to think about this. Halle Berry may be the most rapped about woman in history. Imagine being that fine. So this is just so cultural right here, right?
Bro, Halle Berry's for show culture.
Halle Berry comes on top of the tweet. She quotes it with, I appreciate every rap song reference. What are you guys' favorite? Guess who joined the group chat? Guess who added to the thread?
Who?
And said, want to trade? Monica Lewinsky.
What?
Yes.
Hey, bro. Monica need to sit this one out.
I feel like Monica was mentioned a lot.
Yeah, but she not Halle Berry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you trying to staple your homework to that, but nah, champ, we not in the same grade. Halle Berry is way out of your league.
So there's a list. There's a list of frequently referenced non-musical women in hip hop. Monica Lewinsky is number 1. Marilyn Monroe is number 2. Kim Kardashian 3. Michelle Obama 4. Oprah 5. Hillary Clinton 6. Serena Williams, Rosa Parks, Lisa Bonet, Princess Diana. And then they have some bonus mentions. I don't know none of these women, so I'm not saying this. Okay, so then...
Lisa Bonet.
Huh?
Lisa Bonet.
I said her.
Oh.
Then there's a list of women who are in the music culture that are also artists that were mentioned. Beyonce is number 1.
Of course.
Marilyn Monroe is number 2. 3 is Rihanna. Kim and Marilyn Monroe.
Do
they
count
do music?
So, like, you know
is
how...
Kim Kardashian a part of music? Well, she's number 4 on this list.
You know how you say people mentioned in music? You know how
Mhm.
when Jay-Z said, got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain? He's
Uh-huh.
talking about B, but she not mentioned. Does that count?
So they have that. So on this list, they have where he mentioned her before but didn't say her name.
Got you.
So I guess that's a part of
It counts.
It count, yeah. Okay, is that Beyonce in the video though?
Yeah.
That is Beyonce in the video, right?
Yeah.
But it was like
Yeah.
distorted
Yeah,
or
it
whatever.
was, I
Um,
don't think they was all the way outside.
like that. So Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Aaliyah number 6, 7 Foxy Brown, 8 Halle Berry, number 9 Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu number 10. And then honorable mentions, which I already mentioned all these people: Madonna, Lisa Bonet, Oprah, Serena, and Michelle Obama.
I'm cool with everybody being involved in this conversation except Monica Lewinsky.
They said her name a lot though.
I don't give a fuck. You not that. You are not that. You know what I'm saying? You did your job. We didn't go to war in the 90s.
Okay,
Let's move on.
For the people who were born in 2000,
Is that disrespectful?
what do you mean she did her job and we didn't go to war?
She made sure that everything was copacetic in that Oval Office, and we appreciate her for her services. But we don't need you. You're not Halle Berry.
That could be, though, the excessive mention is that people are always rapping about the Oval Office.
Monica Lewinsky might be the first. She might be the first. Damn. Okay, let me ask. I'm gonna ask a series of questions.
Okay.
What is Kim Kardashian's skill set?
She's an influencer. She's a
What's
high
her,
level
What's her skill set?
to influence.
Okay.
She's a high level influencer. She was a stylist at one point, or a
Okay.
personal assistant.
Okay.
What was she to
Okay, even
Paris
better.
Hilton?
Perfect. What is Monica Lewinsky's skill set?
I don't even know who that is.
She
The only thing I know of Monica Lewinsky is the rap lyrics that reference her.
so
for sucking dick.
allegedly she was a White House intern who serviced Bill Clinton during her time there.
Okay, what does it say on paper? Because I'm telling you, hip hop is so influential. The only thing I know about Monica Lewinsky is the actual the allegations. That's all I know.
Monica Lewinsky, this is according to Gemini, Monica Lewinsky is an American activist. Lewinsky became internationally known in the late 90s after U.S. President Bill Clinton admitted to having an affair with her during her days as White House intern between 1995 and 1997.
Okay, so
But I don't think it was, you know how there's a couple women out here that said that we was in a relationship, but we wasn't. There was interaction, but we was never in a relationship.
somebody out here claiming you?
This is this is a while ago.
Okay.
This is a while ago, a couple years ago. I think this description is similar to that. Having an affair, yes, but I don't think the relationship was fully that.
Uh-huh.
I think it was just,
They was fucking.
I don't even think it was that.
They were intimate.
She was.
If he scooted up, he was intimate.
Okay,
too.
all right, I'll accept it.
You can scoot.
Okay, I'll allow it.
See,
That's what I'm saying.
because that's when that argument start about did Jody cheat?
Did he?
Yes.
Okay, by definition, yes, it wasn't fair because anything you can't do in front of the other person is cheating.
He got hit.
Say less.
But there's an existing debate that Jody did not cheat because he didn't do anything.
I would love to talk to Tyrese about this.
That nigga cheated.
Okay.
He cheated.
Well, there was an affair.
Okay. But what was she interning for? Did it say that?
She was an intern at the White House.
But not specifically what department or anything.
Oh, there's a department.
Because she could have been. It could have been administration. It could have been housekeeping. See, that's all I know about Monica Lewinsky is what they say about her in rap.
Now we know, kids. Thank you for tuning in.
Kids, do not take this back home to your parents. Please do
They
your
was
own
talking
research.
about Monica Lewinsky on the radio.
Please do your research. Okay. Are there any women that that are not being mentioned in this list?
Being mentioned in songs?
No, on this list that we didn't cover.
That
wasn't said that you could think of. I couldn't think of any more off the bat. I do remember Well, okay, I guess this is most mentioned, but Melissa Ford
Yep.
was mentioned. Ashanti was mentioned a lot early 2000s.
Yeah. Oprah.
Oprah, she was on the list.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
on the list.
I don't know them. I think they got it covered.
Okay, well, while we're on the subject of music, you know me, my mind wander.
Oh, shit.
I composed a tweet that said, name a remix that was better than the original.
Okay.
It's getting a lot of traction right now. Shade Room did just post it.
Of course they did. They post all your shit. Where's Gina? You know what I'm saying? Now I sound like Elliot Wilson, huh? Oh, you niggas want to go outside. You want to invite me. Where's Gina?
A lot of people are responding to this, and the obvious one, which I feel like is kind of goes back to like the Lauryn Hill conversation about the one album topic we had. This one song I feel like shouldn't even be mentioned because that's obvious.
Okay.
R. Kelly, Ignition.
Okay.
It's the remix to Ignition, Hot and Fresh Out the Kitchen.
It's
Obviously, that's one of those.
Okay.
What are some that
are better than the original?
That are better than the original.
Remixes that are better than the original.
And another thing before you answer, I feel like a lot of people are confusing versions of songs with remixes.
Correct.
Because one that I thought right off the bat, and I had to check myself, was not throw it in the bag. So Into You. You know, there's one that was released with just Tamia in 98, and then Fabulous released one in 2002, 2003, where he's rapping on it, but that's actually a sample.
Yeah.
So that don't count.
Yeah. Okay. Remixes that were better than the original. Oh, Let's Do It. Waka.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that remix is better. I think it's Rick Ross, Puff.
Oh, yeah.
They was cooking on that.
Yeah. A lot of people are dropping the Touch It, Bring It.
Oh,
Hey,
yep, Busta Rhymes.
That shit hard.
Oh, if you want to go more R&B-ish, I think it's 112, Only You. That remix.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on that? It's not Junior Mafia. Damn. I'm drawing a blank. I can't think. The PIMP Snoop Dogg remix.
Yeah.
It's better than the original.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites from Thug Motivation 101, the Go Crazy remix with Jay-Z. Jeezy and Jay-Z, Go Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That remix is top tier. And the Kanye Diamonds Are Forever with Jay-Z on it. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, MOP Annie Up remix.
Okay. What's a good one to me? Deuces.
For sure.
Remember the Deuces remix?
Oh, no, the original's cool.
No, okay. The original had Chris Brown and Kevin McCall and Tyga.
Yeah.
The remix had Kanye, Fabulous, Andre 3000. That shit bang.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That shit bang.
That is a better one. Yeah.
And Drake.
Yeah, you right.
And Drake is on that one.
You right.
Drake is on that one.
You right.
Another one that's good, Throw It in the Bag. Throw It in the Bag. The original one I want to say is just Drake, but then the remix is Fabulous. That's a good one.
I see a list here, and they got the Lean Back remix on here, and I'm like, no.
Who's on Lean Back remix?
Mace, Remy Ma, Eminem, Lil Jon.
I've never even heard that.
Oh, Chief Keef Don't Like Kanye with the good good music remix.
Yeah,
that shit hard.
That's a good one.
Pusha T.
Yeah,
bro. But yeah, let us know what you think.
Well, another one that's good. I don't know if this is like just on some to bring up like a newer
Mask Off
acts.
Kendrick.
Oh yeah, newer acts. Put It on the Flow. Now, Put It on the Flow again has Cardi B, but it's not. It's not technically not a remix because they just changed the version of the song.
They did that same shit with Soak City. That's because shout out to Gentry, he know what he doing. But the Soak City, the original 310 Baby song, if you go search it, Soak City is not listed as a remix with Blueface and Blue Bucks Clan. It's
just another version.
It's another version, but technically, yeah.
Did Glorilla Tomorrow
2?
See, that's another one.
Tomorrow 2 was an original song though. Tomorrow was its own song, I think, and then she did Tomorrow 2 with Cardi B.
That's technically a remix.
Nah, it's just another song.
Just another song?
Yeah.
Okay.
By your rules.
Okay, look. But I feel like those should have been called remixes.
I can see that.
No different than What the Helly. So we've been holding this shit in since we did the interview. we weren't supposed to talk about it, but he just previewed the remix with Justin Bieber, Lotto, and one more person, G Herbo.
Yep.
But he's calling it a remix.
Yeah.
Just from your most professional opinion, your POV, your experience, why are remixes not? Remember, it was a time where a song could come out and we would anticipate the remix.
Yes.
Like "Welcome to Atlanta."
Oh.
You remember that? And then they added the West
better.
Coast niggas
that
on
one's
it.
just as good as the original, but it's not better.
That's better than an original.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No. Him and Luda cooked.
But then,
that's one of my favorite songs to ever come out of Georgia.
Man, the remix is crazy though. The remix, ain't Snoop on the remix, right?
Yeah, Snoop, Murphy Lee, and Puff.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it. Before I ask you that question though, remember it was a time that
shit was hard.
That when a song would come out, you would anticipate like, oh, who gonna be on the remix? Yeah. I feel like that was even a part of interview questions. Yeah. Are you gonna do a remix? Who's gonna be on the remix?
Yeah.
Now they calling them remixes, but all they doing is adding a verse to the song. Probably a verse that they probably reached out to that didn't get cleared soon enough.
Correct.
And now it's just that featuring this person. It's the song with the feature rather than it being like a remix. Remember there was a time where the remix would be a different version of the song. To go back, no. With Wyclef, this is the remix. That shit is way better than the original.
Yeah.
But stuff like that where it'll be, remember the original No was slow. When Wyclef got on it, it was sped up. It was fast.
Yeah. Avery just texted me, "Let's Get Married" remix.
Woo! What? I have my whole wedding planned out for that. No nigga. No nigga. But the wedding is planned out. At my wedding reception.
Hey, women be plugging and playing niggas, don't they? Yo, you gonna fit here?
Yeah.
Around this song.
Oh, you think? just so you can see. Just so you can see
that
how
shit was
serious.
hard though. Doom, doom, do. That shit hard as fuck. Trade It All remix with Fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Trade It All remix.
The Trade It All remix might be the better one. You know what? A lot of people was also putting in the comments.
Gina's mix CD with a wedding ring on it.
That's my wedding playlist.
Niggas like it's 2.5 hours of music on here.
It's gonna be a long wedding.
Bro, women are really crazy, bro. Women are really crazy in real life.
A lot of people are putting in the comments too. I Need a Girl.
I Need a Girl part 1 or part 2?
Part 2.
That's not, part's not a remix.
Okay, that's the other thing I was battling because technically.
Because Trapped in the Closet part blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's a good point. But Confessions.
Confessions part 1, part 2.
It's Confessions part 1, Confessions part 2, and it's a Confessions remix.
The remix is the only one I count then. The remix is not better than original.
But the part 2 is okay. Why do we not recognize part 1?
Because it was stapled to part 2. And it's not. If you look at the Confessions track list, because that's another thing that they used to do back in the day. You know how you were saying that they were doing remixes differently back in the day. Back in the day, what they would do is you would get a video version in addition to the album version. You get what I'm saying? Because I remember certain songs would be just like what Kendrick is doing. Like when he put out Not Like Us, we got Squabble Up on the beginning, but we don't even have the song.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Confessions came out as a video, part 1 was different than it is on the album.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think it's just confusion.
Yeah. Well, I like. Okay, part 2 is obviously the song that everybody plays and fuck with, right?
Yes.
But part 1 is good.
Every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 1 is really good.
But see, that's different on the album than it is on the video.
Yeah.
So.
And then the remix, I might be saying this wrong. I don't even know if that's called the remix, but it's the one sitting in the head about the verse, wouldn't be alive if I didn't shoot first. Shine, Kanye.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I forgot who else is on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the part 2 got so much love and recognition that we didn't even like people don't even, when people talk about Confessions, they don't even talk about the other 2 versions of it.
Yeah.
YG?
Oh, well, YG on it, for sure.
Chris Brown?
No. So technically Well,
That's T. Well, okay. It's some T with that. It's some T with that because when you look it up, I forget, but one of their names not on it.
So Up was originally Love Rant's record. It's with the HBK gang. It's like Skip and I think somebody else on it. That was the original song.
Uh-huh.
YG got added to it, and then YG put it on the Just Read Up project. And then 50 Cent and everybody jumped on it as a remix, and then they did multiple versions.
Okay.
So
Jay Valentine, Chris Brown,
Ladies
Pleasure
Show
Free.
song is a different version.
T.I.
It's not a remix, though.
Okay. Young Jeezy, Jay Valentine.
The remix is with 50 Cent.
Okay. Okay, which version better?
For what party?
Okay. This how
I'm
we
gonna play a Jay
classify.
Valentine version if I'm doing shit for y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna play if I'm just DJing a club, I'm gonna play the YG, just the YG version.
Which version is better?
Just better?
Because according on DSPs, the original one is the one that's on Just Read Up.
Which song?
When you type in Up,
which
YG,
version?
that's the original one.
Which version is
When you
better?
add all these names, those are listed as the remix.
I think the YG version is the better version.
The original one?
Because the part that the Jay Valentine, only the beginning is the part that everybody like and know.
Yeah.
Nobody actually does the verse.
Because you can't tell me that you can hear that song without saying, your name Tati, what that shit do. I need that part.
Yeah, but
I need that part.
But everybody, ladies, this your song. Like everybody loves that part. But then after that, it
Miami
just
to the bay.
nobody care after that.
I want to hear stop signs. Don't even stop me. And your name Tati.
And
What that shit do?
Yeah.
You're cold nigga. Fuck you in the igloo. On the hype man. Fuck you on a nightstand.
Yeah,
she
YG
said her
was
ass
cooking.
look tight, right in the. What do you say? Her ass look right in the tight ass. I don't know.
What do you think? Tap in with us and let us know which remix is better than the original version. That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Because this conversation go on for days.
Yeah. We can talk about this forever. But that Jagged Edge is a good one though.
Let's get married.
Let's Get Married.
No. Which one?
The remix.
Trade It All or Let's Get Married? Actually, no. Trade It All don't count because Trade It All is considered part 2.
Oh yeah, that one don't count.
It don't count.
That one don't count. What was I gonna ask you though? From a professional point of view, from your experience and your knowledge of being in the music industry, why are remixes not important anymore?
It's not that they're not important. I think that people just got lazy and they just throw a verse on it and it's not a real remix. So if you remember, well, not if you remember, but kids, go do your research. Back in the day, Puff and Jermaine Dupri had this whole back and forth. And Jermaine Dupri put out an album called Definition of a Remix. Puff put out an album called We Invented the Remix. They was back and forth.
Wait, what year is all of this?
Yeah, go look that shit up. Go look that shit up. Puff put out an album from Bad Boy Records called We Invented the Remix, and Jermaine Dupri countered that, or I don't remember which one came first, but they put them out around the same, 2-year span. And Jermaine Dupri put out an album called Definition of a Remix, and it was basically who do remixes better, So Def or Bad Boy.
What?
Because So Def got top tier remixes,
Yeah.
but so do Bad Boy.
I'm not finding it.
I don't know if the album's still got to be up. Let me look. We Invented.
Oh, I see it. So Def presents Definition of a Remix.
Yep.
Okay, and then you said what's the name of Diddy's?
We Invented the Remix.
Yep, we rented the remix. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get in the car.
See, I Need a Girl Part 1. He put that on this album. I Need a Girl Part 2.
Okay, so We Invented the Remix by Diddy came out May 14th, 2002. And then So Def presents a Definition of a Remix came out. Oh, that's just giving me to buy it.
May 14th, 2002 is We Invented the Remix. P. Diddy, that's on his P. Diddy era before he dropped the P.
Okay, and then it came out in 2002. I just don't see the.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They had this whole thing. Like it was like a competitive back and forth shit. Like who do remixes better?
Wow. Okay, July 2nd, 2002 is when Jermaine Dupri's dropped.
Yeah.
And it has Promise on there by LL Cool J. Puppy Love Bow Wow. Let's Talk About It. Where the Party At. Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was doing that. I wish if social media was out back then,
Crazy.
it would have been crazy.
It was a whole thing, like who do remixes better? So Def or Bad Boy. But yeah.
I would love to see like some personalities and music execs just debate and talk about like just remixes itself. Because I feel like that's like one thing. You know how we talk about how like music videos don't have any storylines or any the content in the music videos are not good anymore. Most niggas is just rapping in front of their homies, throwing money on somebody on the stripper ass, or they in front of a green screen. We don't have that's one of the elements missing. Remixes are also one of the things that's missing.
And I remember because I remember listening to that shit when I was young, and when I played We Invented the Remix, Puff was on that intro talking big shit.
What?
Yeah, he kicked it off like, yeah, we invented the remix. Like, you know, like
yeah.
And I think, because, you know, Jermaine Dupri's thing is, y'all know what this is. And I think I remember Puff saying something like, you know what it is? Like, like it was some shit.
So
it was some shit.
So we needed that versus.
Yeah, we needed that.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, go check that out. I know Gina gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Oh, you already know. I'm finna eat one of them edibles.
Yeah.
Before we get off this, who do you think invented the remix?
I mean, Bad Boy. Puff and them kind of started pioneering that, but you know.
Can we get Jermaine Dupri up here?
Hell yeah.
I want to talk to him about this.
I want to talk to JD in general. I don't want to be annoying, but I was texting that nigga. Like, hey, bro, I need you to pull up. He said he would pull up, though.
Okay. Before we get up out of here, obviously, you guys are all involved in social media. So you are all logged into X, and you seen Dream Chasing Mike send this tweet out. He said, I think 100 niggas can beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated to this shit. This tweet now has 290.9 million views. What news did you say? ABC? CBS? NBC has reached out to him. He's tweeting about how he done got a check from X. This shit has been everywhere. It done got so far. This conversation has got so far that it's now gentrified. Yeah. It's no longer 100 niggas. Yeah. It's just 100 men.
100 men.
People.
100 people.
Yeah.
You can't say men no more.
You can't even say men no more. It's people. Folks.
What's that word? Never mind. Fuck it. I don't say like for gentrified, but like for men, female. What's that word?
Them.
Okay. So 100 people.
Yeah, it's 100 people. It's 100 folks. Before we dive into the bullshit of this conversation,
I think it's stupid.
All right, in an actual scenario though.
In an actual scenario. 100 people in this building with a gorilla.
No, not this building. Niggas that signed up for it.
No, I'm saying.
No, not us.
No, not us. But 100 men.
Yeah.
100 people
who signed up.
You put them in a room in a big confined area.
Yeah.
One gorilla
to fight an average size. I think the average size of gorilla is about 6 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know the weight, but let's just say an average size gorilla. 100 fit men.
Okay.
What is the outcome?
It's gonna be ugly. Shit gonna be bloody and ugly, and it's gonna be gnarly as fuck.
Okay.
That's what I think.
How many people do you see making it out of this battle?
Like humans?
Yeah.
Statistically, I would say it might be about 15 to 20 survivors.
Damn.
But 80 of y'all, it's gonna be ugly. Because the first 20, he cold cocking.
Yeah.
He gonna cold cock 20 niggas, just no problem.
Just off the rip.
Yeah, because you gotta think, niggas' chins is weak.
Yeah.
Like, niggas get knocked out on Instagram every day.
And then you the dummy to run up first.
Yeah. It's one crash out that's gonna be like, I got him, and he was, boop, it's over with. But the thing, this is why this conversation is so ridiculous. I remember when we were on tour, Glasses used to tell us that he would fight a bear. It's like, nigga, this Crip. What does that mean? like, what does that mean?
What does that mean? It's so crazy.
When you say this Crip, does that override physics and like your biology? He's like, nah, knock cuz beak off.
Was it beak? It's crazy.
He called it a beak because it's a bear. He's a snout. But I'm like,
was it mystical that said? If I'm in a fight with a bear, you better check on the bear.
help the bear.
Help the bear.
No, you're not that. You're not one of them ones, nigga. You're not gonna. What I think too, it's a lot of people, much like we've seen over the last year, just people sitting on the internet, not going outside. Have you been to a fucking zoo?
Right.
If you,
I think a lot of people too. The misconception. Use Baddies as an example.
okay,
So Baddies, as you know, it's a show on Zeus where there's a lot of fighting going on. The people, they're now, so they stopped, well not stopped, but they started to cast people that are actual fans and that win from the auditions.
oh Lord, that sounds like a liability.
So
That sounds like a lawsuit to me.
you got to imagine that these people who are watching Baddies on TV assume, oh, I can get in there and do that. And they're going, a lot of the new girls, they doing their shit. But a lot of people don't fight on a regular basis. So to think that you could fight a gorilla and you running from dogs is crazy.
Hey, bro, don't let the internet get you fucked up out here, bro. Natalie Nunn been fighting on TV for 10 years, nigga. Decade she in chunking them, nigga.
She a fucked up. They should have said 100 baddies versus a gorilla.
Natalie Nunn.
Hey.
If you think you sitting on your couch watching baddies on Zeus or wherever fuck you watching your shit, you and Gina, y'all getting high, y'all watching that shit, and you think, man, I could go whoop on Natalie. Nigga, don't get fucked up out here thinking that it's sweet because these girls been fighting on TV for 10 years.
I'm texting Natalie this clip.
Bro,
I'm sending her this clip.
I'm serious though. Like, I'll be seeing shit on the internet. I'll be like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you finna just get up off your couch. Like, niggas, I remember when Floyd was fighting. I'm like, man, I could whoop Floyd. Floyd Mayweather?
Like, why do you think
that?
And no matter how much you guys think that these people can't fight or they're not capable, they have more experience than you.
I don't fight. I'm a grown man. I'm not fighting Natalie Nunn.
They need to do a new one. It needs to be 100 baddies.
Natalie Nunn probably got more undercard fights than most people in Top Rank.
Well, you know she got in the ring.
I'm not, fuck the ring. Those are sanctioned fights. I'm talking about, because we talking about shit I watch on TV, shit we done seen on the internet.
Yeah.
That ain't counting the bitch she that ran into in the club that just needed that.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Oh, you just need that? All right, well, just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want.
I know you don't watch the show, but every season is somebody that try her.
That's what I'm
Natalie
saying.
Do not back down, like at all.
I'm not fucking with nobody who just never turning down nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen her turn it down.
So.
Cool. So the gorilla is the same. Not to say that Natalie's a gorilla, but I'm just saying, first of all, the gorilla minding his business. He not fucking with nobody.
Imagine when a gorilla find out that he beefing with 100 niggas on
Imagine
Twitter.
what a gorilla find out, nigga, they coming in there to do him harm. He like, oh, y'all need that? Watch this, nigga. Check this out. Nigga, I'm finna show y'all right. The gorilla not even mad. I've seen, like, you see how these wildlife videos, I seen kangaroos fight. This is what makes it so scary.
Woo! Kangaroos got a squabble.
This will make it so scary, though. You seen, when, you know, like, you have a dog. You know when a dog is angry. He growling, his teeth, whatever the case may be, their temperament change. I ain't never seen an angry gorilla or a kangaroo, and I done seen them both fight. Imagine when the nigga get angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I done seen the gorilla squabble another gorilla, and he wasn't even angry. You get what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all think y'all finna do?
I need them to create. We got AI with the evolution of technology. People have been creating these reenactments of 100 men versus a gorilla. I need them to show me 100 baddies versus a gorilla.
That ain't fair though, because they gonna be in there eye gouging. they gonna be in there kicking a nigga in the balls. Like,
you know me, I'ma always bring it back to rap. So I tweeted, use one gorilla versus 100 niggas as a rap bar. I'm actually extremely excited to see the first battle rapper who does an amazing job of doing a whole scheme on the gorilla.
Oh, it's
coming.
coming.
Niggas.
It's coming.
I can't wait for it. But so I tweeted it, and this tweet is going up too. People are responding. So one person said, And don't clip this like this me rapping. He said, I said, hey, yo, hold it down. And I only know he's saying it like this because he put Sue Surf.
Oh, okay.
The Sue Surf gift. He said, and this is Chico Marvella.
Salute to Chico.
Salute to Chico. He said, hey, yo, hold it down. They said 100 niggas can't catch a punch. Wait, let me start over. They said 100 niggas can't punch a gorilla to death. I said, fuck a fist fight. Nigga, I got a gun. That double barrel will put a hole in his silver back. He'll go from beating his chest to bleeding at the vet.
Don DeMarco. I need my Don DeMarco.
Somebody else said 100 niggas would have thought they were killers. Turns out I always gorilla.
I saw that coming up.
You didn't see that coming. But that was hard. A lot of people are responding to this. Let me see. This one says, flip a brick to 100, math looking like jungle figures. But flip the brick to 100, math looking like jungle figures. Banana clips peeled, now they dunking from monkey business. Cold world, these vampires trying to drain all my vigor. What is that?
No idea.
Vigor? I'm sure it has something to do with vampires. Vigor. Vigor. Born Sinner. Blacked out King Kong. Gorilla Verse. 100 niggas.
That was more technical. Yeah.
I was rocking Bathing Ape. My chains look great. The bitch head in my lap. I'm trying to save her face. I remember Count Cash singing Amazing Grace. One gorilla, 100 niggas. A King Kong couldn't save this place.
Oh, that's hard. Who was that?
That is C_Moneybags.
Hey, C_Moneybags. You cook, king, queen, whatever.
Somebody said this is Guala Guap. I fuck with shorty. Her pussy got gorilla grip. 100 niggas want to fight me for some. They'll never get.
Yeah. Yeah, Gina liking these bars.
Oh, shit. Hey, who is that? Guala Guap. That was crazy.
Guala Guap.
Guala Guap on X. That was crazy.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel, Guala Guap. You know what I'm saying? Getting them comments, join the chat, all that good stuff. We got to get the fuck out of here. But, shout out to Ninth Wonder, too. He called me about your post.
What I post?
He said about the what's the question that went hella viral that we asked last time?
The cereal? The Mount Rushmore cereal?
No, the other one.
The whipping? What's the crazy thing you got a whipping for?
Nah, it was music.
The remixes?
No, before.
I don't fucking. I be tweeting shit.
We just posted. We posted. It's going crazy on our Instagram.
The stupidest thing you got a whipping for?
Nah, it was music.
What you don't own as an adult that you should?
No, nigga, it was music related. I keep saying.
I don't know.
The albums. It was something to do with albums.
Which album? Which classic album? No, what's one
album
you could have gone without?
That one. He called me about that. He was like, bro, I need to come up there and see y'all because that's a great conversation. Ninth Wonder's a legend. Ninth Wonder's a legendary hip hop producer. He's Rhapsody. He's responsible for a lot of different people. Go check him out. But he definitely called me. He called my phone and was like, nigga, them hip hop conversations you and Gina having up there, that's type shit I'm talking about, Head. I was like, for sure, OG, appreciate you, my nigga. But yeah, shout out to Ninth Wonder. He called me about that. He named like 4 or 5 albums and that I didn't think about. He's like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, and that goes, go D. And he just hung up.
What was one that he said that you agree with?
Damn. It was shit. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember. He said like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, it was some good ones.
Oh yeah, get him up here. We need to talk to him.
Yeah, that conversation is still going crazy.
Oh yeah. On TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, Twitter, like people is still talking about that.
Join some of these dope hip hop conversations we having. We appreciate you. Subscribe to our YouTube, all that good stuff. Make sure you listen to us on SiriusXM. You can listen live at 5 p.m. Pacific. on Sirius XM on Hip Hop Nation. That's channel 44. And also make sure you tap into our podcast version of this show. If you listen on the go, if you don't have a YouTube Premium, you can just tap in and take us on the go on our podcast apps and stuff like that. We're going to have some announcements for you very shortly. But in the meantime, between time, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It's effective immediately. Oh, get that card game.
Hofashions.com. Unfiltered conversations about intimate experiences. Turn your game night up. I done caused a lot of arguments with this card game.
It's effective immediately.